Alright, gang, this is Nioh 2. Nioh 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I figure with the release of Nioh 3 right around the corner, I figured I'd do at least one video on this game. Team Ninja did such a good job with this. Cinematic.
とある村に角を生やした大男が現れました。村人は力持ちの大男をまれびとと呼び崇めました。しかし次第に恐れられ、ひどい目に遭ってからは人々を襲い始め、ついには鬼と呼ばれました。そこである若者が鬼に立ち向かいます。若者は黄金色の石をたくさん集め、キラキラと光り輝く不思議な刀を手に入れました。そして誰も倒せなかった鬼をその刀で切りました。鬼を殺した若者はその刀を残し、強く生きるのです。強く。
おお、もうかように大きくなったか。
はい。どのような子が生まれてくるのやら。この未来は限りなく広がっておりますれば。
Hell yeah. Anywho, this game's fantastic. It's a very difficult game. It's a Souls-like made by Team Ninja. It's kind of like Dark Souls a bit, but with like a Japanese mythology twist on it. Very cool, very fun. Character creator is pretty in depth. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. I'm not gonna go too hard on the character creator.
わしに似てしまうと、その間おとなしくしておれぬ子になるやもな。
Yeah, I'll just do that. Anywho, I'm not gonna go too hard on the character creator. I don't really need to.
我が子もこんなむさいひげ面になるのかの。
Give her some fricks. Alright. Yeah, that's all I really need to give her. Alright.
私は好きですよ。あなたのおひげ。
There's a lot of...
強く生きるのです。強く。
There's a lot of versatility in this game. There's like 14 different weapon types. Really cool battle mechanics. The flux is the big thing. Also, just looks fucking great. But Nioh 3 is around the corner. I don't think I'll be recording it. My main reason being, I just don't know how to get it all set up on the PlayStation 5, like recording, and my PlayStation's in another room, and I don't want to be dragging that around the house just to record the game, so I'll probably just be recording it. I mean, not recording. I probably won't be recording it. Probably enjoy it on my own time. At least until I can manage to get enough money to buy it on the PC as well, then I'll be playing it and streaming it. Not streaming it, recording it. But in the meantime, I figure I'll just make one video on Nioh 2. I'll play around with the spear for a bit, why not? And then I will... Let's see. Skill, strength, and constitution. I'll do dual blades as well. Yeah, I'll do that. So, as you saw, there's a bunch of weapons you can choose from. There's 3 spirits you can choose from at the start of the game. There's a swift bird with heart. There's the fierce wolf with strength, and then dark phantasm with magic. They all have their own unique yokai forms. I think the easiest one to work with would probably be the swift bird. It just has the better frames for breaking the yokai stances and whatnot. This one, the Phantasm, is definitely the hardest one. The nice sweet spot in the middle, in my opinion, is the wolf with the brute. All very good, very fun. I don't really want strength, though. I probably want to go with heart. So, its main, as you can see, when you do like the yokai guard, stance, break, whatever the fuck it's called, I forgot. Where you hold RT or R2, depending on the controller, pressing B. You do that little dash. You do that on the red moves. Whenever yokai or enemies have like a red aura start up on one of their moves, you want to press that. The timing's different for each one. I don't remember how the timings work for any of them, but yeah. We'll just go with that. Some skill, some constitution, some heart. Why not? Hell yeah. Ah. Normally you're not supposed to have the tea house at the start when you first play, but since I do have another character, the tea house is already unlocked and all that shit. Sorry. Let's just get into it. Let's just hop right in and just start fucking shit up. But I am going to use the spear probably. Then these shrines, kind of like the bonfires in Dark Souls, they're your main resting spots. You got boons, you got training, which is like tutorial stuff. This game is multiplayer, so you can summon visitors. Boons is when you have DLC and all that stuff. I'm just gonna skip all this. There we go. Make offerings. So when there are these little green guys that you see on top of the shrine here, those are called kodamas. You'll find a certain amount throughout each level, and the more you do that, the more you find them all, the more you get to hold. The more you're able to hold healing items. So so when you first start a new region or start the game, you can only hold 3 at a time. But once you find more and more throughout each region, each section throughout the game, you'll get an increase in how many healing items you can hold. But they have blessings, so that way you can find more elixirs, or the elixirs can heal more, yada yada yada. Kodama Bazaar is like a little shop when you find more kodamas. And then make an offering is you get to offer up and sacrifice weapons and armor and all that stuff for money or items or whatever. And then something that's very different from normal Dark Souls and all the Souls-likes. I'm sure most of you know. I mean, this game's been out for a while. But Nioh has the function of low stance, mid stance, and high stance. There's different stances for how you can play the game. Low stance, obviously you attack faster. You get to move faster. You get more frames when you dodge, but your attacks do far less damage. Mid stance is just best of both. So you get okay damage, you get okay dodges. High stance is where all your damage is going to come from. You get slow hits, but they do a lot of damage, but your dodge is kind of shit. So what's great about this game is that later on you'll get upgrades for when you run out of ki, your stamina, up there in the top left. When you swap between stances, you'll be able to gain more stamina back than the normal ki pulse, which is that little effect right there. Bang. So when your stamina gets low, do a ki pulse, all that. Anyways, switching between stances, really good. Something you really want to get a hold of and tackle in this game. It can be pretty difficult to get used to that kind of stuff, but it's very much worth it if you put the time in. Swapping on the fly is really nice. The reason I'm not equipping these, by the way, is because they're super fucking heavy. And I like to move fast. So I'm not doing that. but we will use these in the meantime, I suppose. So, what one of those did, the Kodama Natsuki, there's a little stat right there that's called the Kodama sensor. What that does is that it marks on your minimap up there, that green dot on the minimap, that's a Kodama. It'll show them throughout each level. Always find those whenever you can, because Kodamas are really good benefits. Whoops. A little rusty with the agility yokai form. I've been playing Brute a lot more recently. There we go. More closely timed than I thought it was. Dang it. Woo! Dang it! Crap. Crap. Yikes. Ugh. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Whoops. Ah. That move I'm not good at dodging at all. I can't get that move down to dodge for the life of me. Oh yeah, he's donezo. He's donezo. Woo! Anyways, so while you can kill him like I just did, you do have the option to skip him if you wanted to. You do not need to fight him in any way. Honestly, all that fight gives you is a key to skip like half the level. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, there's another Kodama. Hell yeah. Bye-bye. It's a Kodamas. Right there. There's another Kodama. Hello. Bye-bye, little buddy. I would like a real Kodama, by the way. I would love to just have like a Kodama sitting on my desk at all times. I'd be such a happier person with that. Alright, we finally got our bow. Don't equip it, that's fine. There we go. They're very helpful. Getting those headshots off. That somehow missed. There we go. Wow. All right. Nya 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 nya.
果てた侍の後、汝に一時の力添えをなさん。
There's a little Kodama. Get out of here with that shit. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Never mind, he's gonna get rid of me real quick. Jesus Lord. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pokies. Give him the pokes. Nope, 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 and nope. Get out of here. Sucker. Bad. There we go. Easy peasy. Another Kodama. Whoops. Another Kodama. Cute little guy. Hey, it's a Scampus. Scampus are cute little cats. They follow you around. They'll help you fight as well. They don't do a lot of damage. They're just kind of there for like chip damage more than anything. But they are helpful. Thank you, Scampus, for the help. Bye-bye. Now, there's one more Kodama in this level. We'll grab it in just a second. But, there it is. And there we go, that's all the Kodamas. Very nice. And then we will grab Flying Monkey. We're at the shrine. Now we unlock the Kodama Bazaar, which sells pretty okay items, especially if you're running low on things. So, like, it has arrows, they have elixirs, Ochako Cup, Sacred Arrow, stones, they have talismans every now and then, they'll have armor from online people, Sacred Waters, needles, they have all kinds of good stuff. Since I only have 5 rice right now, I'm not gonna buy anything. The way you get more rice is by fighting, I believe, is fighting the red graves. It's like the people that died, which, weirdly enough, they didn't. There's none here. So when you run into like red graves instead of blue ones, you have the option to fight it, which is where someone died, either a player or if you're not online. There will be set ones for NPCs later and stuff like that. I think you get glory, which is used at the tea house when you unlock it, and I think they drop rice as well for using the Kodama Bazaar. So very handy. Oh my god, it's horse face! Oh, what? Ace hole. You asshole. Damn it. Whatever, it's fine. Oh, what is this? Alright, time to pull it back. Come on. Mizuki, you silly little horse face. Every time. How the fuck am I... Come on now. Really? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This is not my finest moment. Jesus Christ. There we go. Jesus. Bad horse. There we go. Good fucking lord. Not my finest boss fight. Got grabbed 3 out of the 4 times. We all better now.
もう少しであやかしになっちまう男だ。おお、すっげえな。と。ほら、拾うもん拾ったらこっちに来てくれ。待ってたぞ。あの文読んでくれたんだろ。俺は藤吉郎。お前の名は？秀か。よし、じゃあ秀の字な。呼びやすいだろ。知恵を頼りに霊石を売り歩く俺にはいつしか猿が取り付いた。お前はあやかしを倒すあやかしだけど 宿っている魂は紛れもなく人だ。俺たちはきっといい相棒になれるはず。ゲーセンだとか汎用だとか、そんな世評は笑い飛ばせ。一緒になりやがって、でっかい夢を見てやろう。
Wow. Foreshadowing.
さあどうする？よし、どうせ行くとこないんだろ。来いよ。しかしすっげえな、あんなごついので。喋れないのはなんかわけが。あ、すまん。ま、いろいろあるわな。
Well, that was the first level in Nioh 2. That's what this game has to offer, is a bunch of cool shit. Fucking door. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, I just wanted to get one Nioh thing out before Nioh 3 comes out on the 6th, which I'm very excited for. I'll play the fuck out of that. Don't think I'll record it, but either way, I will be playing it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Bye-bye.